Once upon a time, in a quiet little town nested deep within the woods, there lived a woman named Evelyn. Evelyn was not like any other woman. She possessed an earth-real beauty that drew people towards her, but beneath her serene facade lay a darkness that only she knew. Evelyn had always been haunted by a curse, one that she inherited from her ancestors. It was a curse of love turned sour, of affection twisted into obsession, and of a deep-set fear of abandonment. As a result, anyone who grew close to Evelyn was doomed to suffer a tragic fate. It all began innocently enough. Evelyn fell in love with a young man named Jonathan, and they soon married. But as their love deepened, Evelyn's fear grew stronger. She became convinced that Jonathan would leave her, just like everyone else had before. Consumed by her paranoia, she lashed out, and one fateful night, in a fit of rage, she took Jonathan's life. Distraught and guilt-ridden, Evelyn fled into the darkness of the woods, leaving behind her home and everything she had ever known. But no matter where she went, the curse followed her like a shadow. Everywhere she turned, tragedy struck. Years passed, and Evelyn eventually found herself settled in another town, trying to start afresh. She met a kind-hearted woman named Sarah and her young daughter Lily. Against her better judgment, Evelyn allowed herself to become close to them, drawn in by their warmth and affection. But once again, Evelyn's fears consumed her. She became convinced that Sarah and Lily would leave her just like Jonathan had. Unable to bear the pain of abandonment, she made a horrifying decision. One stormy night, Evelyn crept into Sarah and Lily's home. Her mind clouded by madness, she whispered apologies as she smothered them in their sleep, tears mingling with the blood on her hands. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the town folks whispered of a cursed woman who brought death wherever she went. Some believed her to be a witch, while others saw her as a tragic figure doomed to repeat her crimes for all eternity. And so Evelyn wandered the earth, a specter of sorrow and despair, forever haunted by the love she could never possess and the lives she could never save. For in the end, it was her own twisted heart that proved to be her greatest enemy, condemning her to a fate of eternal loneliness and despair.